red minivan. The vehicle was stolen from a park and ride facility and is now on the A56 towards Fürstenwil. Foxtrot 17. I think that's exactly what just passed us. We're on him. Do you have the number? Yes, I'll send it to you. Foxtrot 17 again. We stopped the vehicle and have the driver here on our back seat. He kindly admitted that he had stolen it. We will be at the station in a moment. All that's left now is for the minivan to be picked up.
Hello.
Good day to you too. Why did you stop me?
I've stopped you for a check. I would like to see your driving. Have you taken any drugs or other intoxicants?
No, that's nonsense.
All right, I believe you. I will check your vehicle and the boot. Please wait a moment. This almost completes the check. You'll have to come down to the station since you refused to take a breathalyzer test.
Do what you can't help doing.
dispatch to Foxtrot 9.
This is dispatch.
There have been several small collisions in the traffic jam on the A40. We're in the middle of it and need support.
Roger, I'll send a team. Does anyone need an ambulance? Does anyone know how the accidents happened?
The usual chaos. Some are just in too much of a hurry to get away for the weekend. Luckily, it looks like there are no serious injuries. The traffic was already reduced to a crawl.
Understood. Report back if there are any changes.
Stressed out?
Of course. You're driving.
So your blood pressure is too high again. You know what helps?
I wait with bated breath for you to tell me.
I had actually intended to. Stroking and patting helps.
Oh, right. Now, if you think I'm going to stroke you and...
No, not me. Pet a dog or a cow. It is tremendously calming, pacifying. And another positive side effect is that it can lower your blood pressure.
Okay, I've noted it. And in future, I can now steer clear of such subjects in your presence.
Calling all cars. There's been a rear-end collision. Who can take over? Foxtrot 8, we'll do it. Calling Foxtrot 17. Foxtrot 17. A caller has reported a suspicious lorry zigzagging across the A50. You are closest to the reported location. Find the lorry and see what's going on. Roger, we'll keep our eyes open. Foxtrot 17, come in. This is dispatch. We stopped and checked the suspicious lorry. The driver is intoxicated. We've secured the vehicle and are taking him to the station. Understood. all cars. An accident has occurred on the A50. No injuries, but a lot of damage and an unclear cause. Who can take over? Foxtrot 17. We'll find out what happened there. Foxtrot 17 again. We've talked to everyone involved. And finally, one of them very reluctantly admitted to throwing a half-eaten burger out the passenger window. He apparently didn't want to hold on to it any longer. In any case, this burger smacked into the windscreen of the second vehicle and frightened the driver so much that the rear-end collision occurred. Understood. I must admit I haven't heard anything like that before. Calling Foxtrot 17. Foxtrot... This is dispatch. We've encountered an extremely upset lady on the shoulder of the A47 at kilometer 102. She's complaining that her white sports car was soiled by a manure spreader as she drove past the field. But there is not a single agricultural vehicle anywhere in sight, and the car looks more like it hasn't been washed for a few weeks. It sounds like she's trying to get someone else to pay for the car wash. If there's any permanent damage to her car, she should report it to the local police. But first, we would recommend that she cleans her car. We'll try to get through to her. It's not easy with all the bitching, but we'll do our best. Whatever you do, stay polite. Us? Always.
You do realise that you're supposed to take your car in for a checkup now and again, especially if it starts playing up a bit, hmm? Calling all cars. There's been a rear-end collision. Who can take over? Foxtrot 1, we'll take it from here.
Calling Foxtrot 1. We now know that 2 vehicles were involved in the accident.
Understood. Have you anything else for us?
No, that's it for now.
Understood.
Well, what do we have here? I'll take that as evidence. Hello. Can you please describe what happened from your point of view?
All of a sudden, I no longer had control of my car.
You do not know why you began to swerve?
I don't know for sure, but I think there was something lying on the road.
This matches the piece of evidence we have already found. Did you notice that there was a big branch on the road?
I didn't really pay attention to it.
Did you possibly feel a jolt before you lost control?
Now that you mention it, actually there was something that made my car swerve.
I'd say that's a likely cause of the accident. Thank you for your statement. I will get back to you if I have any further questions. I'd like to ask you a few more. Wearing a safety vest at the scene of an accident is done. Very good. Is there anything else you noticed?
Nothing else.
Thank you.
Are you done now?
We can go.
And what do you think?
The accident was caused by a branch on the road that the driver did not see. She consequently ran over the obstacle, causing the car to swerve.
Good job. Now that obstacle is out of the way, the road should be safe again.